Hello, audiophiles of the internet, and welcome back to Audio 46, your headphone destination. I'm Franco, and today we have a really exciting video for you as we are going to be taking an exclusive first look at the 2020 update of the Dorado IEM from fan favorite brand Campfire Audio. We're going to look at what changed, what hasn't, and what has gotten even better. So without a second's further delay, let's talk headphones. We know there is not much I have to say when it comes to how reliable and beloved Campfire are for turning out IEMs that look interesting, sound great, and are always seeking to improve on what came before. I'm happy to report that this is also the case with the Dorado 2020, so let's get into it. First, we're going to look at the box. With the box here, Campfire has once again returned to the paper-constructed shell, and this one is a deep earthy green color and features the gold night sky-inspired detail throughout. When you unfold the shell and flip up, you'll see your zipper case, which has a cool Campfire badge on the front and is a very funky orange, peach, apricot type color. You'll notice the material is pretty unique here, and that is because it is made from upcycled marine plastics. This is in collaboration with a program called the Sea Call Initiative that partners with companies to make products out of raw materials from ocean cleanup. So, Campfire should be totally commended for this. The case looks good, and more importantly, it is doing good. So, shouts out to you, Campfire. Inside the separate compartment here, you have another mini box featuring 2 mesh bags, one of which contains a variety of ear adapters, including 3-size Campfire marshmallow foam and 3-size silicone, as well as some other bonus tips. There is also a cleaning tool and a Campfire audio pin. The first thing to notice on the design front is that these new Dorados for 2020 have gotten a big makeover. The light, subtle gold color of the housing from the previous model is gone here and replaced by a deep, smooth charcoal and black color that has them looking extra smooth and extra sleek. Our material for the housing here is a high-density ceramic, and the nozzle is brass with a black PVD finish. The older Dorado was one of Campfire's more comfortable and ear-friendly shapes, and the design of it has been carried over here. As a company that is always looking to make improvements, the folks over at Campfire headquarters have made the nozzle a little thinner, which allows for a more snug fit, all without any added pressure, allowing these to be extremely comfortable across the board. I was able to wear them for long amounts of time with little to no fatigue at all. Like the other 2020 updates from Campfire, the cable has changed from a brighter silver color to a more smoky shade. The cable here is Litz wire in a medical-grade PVC jacket, and it's one of the most durable that you're going to find that comes included with a unit. The connections are beryllium copper MMCX. An important element of getting the right fit here is, of course, always going to be spending enough time experimenting with the different ear tips. For the record, Campfire recommends the marshmallow foam tips for ideal seal and resonance, but definitely err on the side of comfort here. Those of you who are familiar with the Dorado know that this unit in particular is a hybrid model, which means that it utilizes 2 different types of drivers. For the low and mid frequencies, Campfire utilizes their groundbreaking amorphous diamond-like carbon dynamic driver with plasma-enhanced CVD diaphragm. This is some really sophisticated technology from Campfire, and in fact, they were the first company to implement this type of speaker technology specifically for IEM use. The second driver here is a single balanced armature driver with Campfire's unique tuned acoustic expansion chamber. These drivers have been specially optimized to cross over and provide a unique sound experience that is the Dorado's unique sonic identity. As far as signal output, these have a very low impedance of just 10 ohms, which means they are going to be extremely easy to drive regardless of whatever source you're using. That being said, make sure you check your volume here because these can pack a huge wallop in that department and you do not want that sneaking up on you. The sensitivity here is 98 dB at 1 kHz. Now on to the actual sound here. The Soundstage is exactly up to the quality you'd expect from a Campfire release, and it is definitely one of the wider stages that you're going to experience in an IEM. The sound has a sense of fullness, all while creating a decent amount of separation between instruments, and each part has a clarity and a resonance that is discernible. Pans have a smooth fluidity to them, and the imaging is specific and tight, if not the most spacious in terms of vertical depth. You can get a good amount of immersion with the right material. I took a listen to Lingus from Snarky Puppy's We Like It Here, and the clarity given to the guitars, percussions, and synth, all that detail, really made me able to feel the space and get a sense of the room, which was a nice experience with these IEMs. Now onto sound quality, and first we're going to talk about the low end. When it comes to the bass, it is decently powerful, but also surprisingly neutral in character. This may lead it to feel insufficient if you're a true bass head, in which case you may be better off looking toward the new 2020 edition of the Campfire Vega. However, the bass is certainly not weak. The dynamic driver makes sure of that. There is a focus on balance and dynamics of bass tones and timbres. This is accompanied by a pretty subtle lift in the sub-bass, which gives the low end a good amount of color and body that might otherwise be lacking if it were more flat. In listening to a couple tracks off the Graduation album by Kanye West, including Good Morning and Champion, the beats still hit with a good amount of weight that you want in this style, but there was a sense of control and tightness that keeps the track relatively reeled in. The mid-range frequencies is where the Dorado 2020 really announces itself and makes its case. Campfire is a brand that excels at delivering products which provide a good amount of detail and clarity, and the Dorado 2020 is right up there with the top performers in this category. Low mids get the slightest of boosts here, which give the tonalities in things like guitars, pianos, and vocals a bit of a lift. A track like Volare by the Gypsy Kings excels here. The amount of detail in the different plucks and strums of the many guitars is very prominent and dynamic without ever blending together, and the unique male vocal here is extremely rich and textured with a good amount of warmth to boot. The high frequencies also perform excellently here, supporting a timbre that is crisp, even, and provides even more detail retrieval. That being said, there is a sharpness that can build on itself as you get into the upper registers, so elements like female classical vocals, for example, can come in a little hot. But if you want to hear particularities like articulation in attacks in instruments like flutes or yearning violins, then these are going to achieve that really well. The highs here definitely have sizzle and sparkle. Overall, the Dorado 2020 is a great testament to Campfire refusing to be complacent with an already fantastic line of products. Subtle updates here like design features for comfort and a larger driver for a slightly different sound signature mean that Campfire products will always have something unique to offer. These will be great for you if you like a sleek, comfortable, and durable design, neutral but not weak or lacking bass, a great amount of clarity and detail retrieval in mids and highs. These may not be for you if you like a more dominating low end or prefer an extra large as opposed to more medium-sized Soundstage. So what do you guys think of these? Do you like the new look? Are you as excited to try them out as we were? Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you never miss another video from our channel. For more information on other Campfire audio products or anything else we carry in the store, feel free to visit our website at audio46.com to check out our blogs and other reviews. And if you're lucky enough to find yourself in New York City and have a chance, please feel free to drop by our brick and mortar store so that you can put these in and listen to them yourself. Once again, I'm Franco with Audio 46, your headphone destination, and I will see you guys very soon.